As you took that gun away from her, you suddenly got angry with her. After all, you've given her your house, your mortgage-free house, everything she could want in life. Now, maybe the gun went off just by accident. Just by accident. No. Your Honor, and this is pure conjecture on the part of the defense counsel. Yes, hold this record. Your Honor, I ask the court's indulgence. What for, please? I'd like the witness to step down to clarify a point of identification. All right. Step down, Mr. Miller. To stand here, the jury, please. Miss Mavis Jordan, please. Miss Jordan is the elevator operator at the Hotel Red. I'd like her to look at your shoes. Don't mind.
Good morning, everyone. I'll be right there. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, September 8th, 2025. Can you believe it? September 8th. Wow. And I want to say good morning to everyone. I'm going to work on my unicorn. I couldn't think of what it was called. Let me see. Let me get it. I better hold down the fort, right? Okay. This is the unicorn. Here, this is the unicorn that I've colored out, ready to work on it. It's not exactly the same, but it's close. So I'm gonna set that over here. I have it. Okay. And put this over here. Okay, so where am I at? That's the question. I have these little ones here that I need to do. These here. Let me go down. Okay. Channel.
I'm here.
Not prepared. Hi, Gladys. I'm going to my channel over here.
There's nobody in the chat, so.
No. Hey, where am I? Why am I not live?
I don't know.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. I found it. Way down the, Okay, so let me check out.
I had to spend some time to fix my printer. It was offline.
Did you get it fixed okay?
Yeah, I had to reinstall it on the laptop.
Oof. I hate it when that happens. I really do. Hi, Loretta. Welcome. Okay, now, as I was saying, I was working on these teeny tiny little pieces here. Oh my goodness, they are small. Let me redo this. Okay, now I did have it all. Okay, there's 73 that I already did, and here's the pieces for 70. 72. Why did I do 73 and not 72? Who knows? Okay, so here's the pieces for 72. Yay. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this little paper here. Okay. So I need to grab my ruler. Okay. So what we're going to do is figure this out. Gladys was a big help on the last one. So it has to go identical. So this was A, right? Right. Okay. This is A backwards. Okay, so that's just going to get pinned in there. It's not going to get cut or anything at the moment. Can I be the first to tell you that I don't like working with little things like this?
Yeah.
Okay. 72B is right here. So we're going to take the little ruler. We're going to fold it over like that. And we're going to cut 1/4 of an inch. Cut 1/4 of an inch. I think I'm probably going to hang on to this because you never know. You might need it down the line. The little tiny piece, you know? So that was brown, I believe. Yes, brown. Okay, so where's the browns? They're right here. Okay, so I need to pin the brown. Can I go over a little bit more or probably gonna have to cut another piece of brown here. Because I really don't think that that's gonna be enough. Okay, so let's pin it. Go over here and sew it. One line here, please. Here the same.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Sandra. They said hi. Oh, oh, oh. Let me grab my iron. Do you have D today, Sandra? Yeah, I don't know. Did I ask you? Come around here, plug in over here. Okay. Well, the iron is warming up. Oh, you don't? You don't have her? Lucky you. Do you feel like coming on with Gladys and I? This is all falling apart here. Fabric. Okay, so then it's back. This is what I'm gonna iron. Okay, so that's done. Now for C, okay, let me send you the numbers. Um, oops. And we have, okay, Sandra, I sent you the numbers. Okay, so now I have to do 72C, this right here. So as you can see, I'm going to be trimming some. Okay. My rotary cutter blends in with my mouse pad. Okay, I definitely need some more. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece. That should be thick enough. Let me iron it. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay. Bring it up over here. want to make sure that it's gonna hold, okay? Like this. Kind of goes at an angle. Like that. Okay. And there we go. All right. Get a pen.
Good morning.
Morning. Good to see you, Sandra.
Maybe. It's like,
Welcome, welcome.
I gotta leave the screen for a minute. I gotta go cut 4 strips of white and 2 strips of gray.
4 and 2?
I just remembered. Like, I don't have anything to sew these onto. But I got more I can sew real fast. I'll wait a minute or two. Yeah, Grandma has the week off, so I have her Tuesday, Thursday, and I don't have her the rest of the week.
Oh, wow.
When Grandma has some time off, you make them go to Grandma, the other Grandma.
There you go. What's fair is fair, right?
Well, they always say, well, she doesn't know me. Well, if you work all the time, what happens?
Yeah. I was afraid of that. You know, or she'll start missing you, or things like that. It happens. So
Aspen, Coda, and Cade had a blast over there going on the beach.
on the beach.
Yeah, they was going around all of Woodby Island.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well, Melinda lives on the island, so.
Yeah, my grandma used to know somebody that lived there.
Yep.
That was many years ago. That was back in '98.
So Melinda and Dave have been saving seashells that they find on the seashore and small driftwoods, and they're making seashell chimes.
Ooh.
So that's what they did. They did different crafts like that when they wasn't on the beach. When they wasn't on the beach.
I bet you those are going to be really pretty.
Susan's on her way home. The secretary at Lincoln called me to fill in a while. She took her daughter to the doctor for shorts.
Shots.
Shots.
Yeah. Shots.
How about shots in her shorts?
Yeah.
You can tell it's Monday, right?
It's something. I'm getting close to having all the pieces I need for this quilt.
This little itty bitty.
These 1.5 inch, nine piece, nine patch things. I am not gonna cut them in half either. Only the big ones get cut in half.
Okay, so 72G is this color, the gold. Where's my gold? Yeah, the gold. Oh no. Okay.
I have a click because it needs oiled.
Where is my gold? I thought I had
Or a bent needle, one of the two. Looks like Gladys is doing some handwork.
Yeah, I'm sewing the painting down. Well,
It's like, now some people call it back tacking or tacking down. Some people just call it hand sewing down. I call it the last step of the quilt.
I'm gonna put a label on it.
It's a lot of little, well, they're not a 1/4 inch apart, but they're not an 1/8 of an inch apart, you know.
Okay, second to the last step.
What's the last thing? Wash it.
The label.
Label should be put on by now.
Yeah, I'm always wait. Oh, that's right. Check everything now.
Well, I'm trying to decide on like this quilt. It's like it's going to be a storyline, and I don't want the stitches to go through the storyline. So do I put it on before or after? Yeah.
Carrie said hi, Sandra.
Hello, Carrie. I watched her go for a walk this morning.
With Lil.
It's like, oh, I have her on my find a friend thing,
Right.
so I know where she's at. She walks an average of 2.5 miles per hour.
Wow.
Yeah. Or Lil drags her at 2.5 miles an hour. One of the two.
Yeah. That's pretty good. When Alex was a puppy, Jen and I used to walk all over Costa Mesa twice a day. I should didn't keep track, but we walked a lot. Let's bring this back here. So
I have 4 extra. Lil took her for the walk. Okay. One thing about it, if you get a dog that wants to go faster, you actually get a better workout. If you got
yeah,
a dog that just wants to nonchalant look at everything, which was mine,
no.
they was just out to take a walk. They was no big thing.
They were used to it.
But for them to get 2 blocks away, you know, because I was so used to them having a fence that the gates were closed, but somebody left the gates open. And they got 2 blocks away. I figured they had to be gone for at least 10 minutes before I actually noticed they was missing. But when you're used to having a fenced yard,
Right.
they go in and out. Well, they wasn't coming in and out like I thought they should. Went out, couldn't find them, so then I had to hop in the car and go looking for them. Or started walking for them. Normally they walk to the neighbor, but the neighbor hadn't seen them. So that neighbor, she went out, started walking. I started walking, and then I found them 2 blocks away.
Goofing off.
I go, "Are you guys lost?" Because when I seen where they was at, I went and got in the car because it was kind of warm out that day, and I didn't want their feet to be on the ground anymore.
Yep, it does hurt their paws.
Oh, I forgot to check to see what Kathy was working on today.
My unicorn.
She's working on a unicorn.
Okay. I was a little bit late because I went yesterday was gonna go in and take my shower, and they showed up with laundry and put it in the wash machine. So there went my water. So I had to delay it till today. I was going to do it last night, and then I was working on these until 9 o'clock.
How'd you sleep last night?
How did I sleep this morning? From 3:30 to 7.
That's it?
It was okay. I want that other sleep.
I went to bed at 11 and got up at 7.
I wish.
Okay.
This gray is such a light shade different than the white. It is very, very light gray. But I did not want it to stand out. I want the vintage blocks to be the standout.
Here we go.
There's times you have to decide, what do you want to stand out on your quilt?
And there we go. Or, oh wait. There we go. Tiny, tiny pieces. Oh my gosh. Okay. So those two are done. Now I have another small piece.
Just a little one amongst the blue.
Oh, there's no blue on this one, is there?
No background? Oh no.
Uh-uh. I must actually be inside the unicorn right now. There's no back to be seen. I don't. See here. Got some. No. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, so dry down, put this on
There. All of them are done.
a little bit more.
No.
There we go. Is Mona did what? Is she on?
Yes, she is.
That's where everybody's at. Okay. Here's A.
Oh, my iron quit yesterday also.
You go in your sewing room every day?
Nope.
No, either do I.
Well, usually I come in here for something, but not every day. It's like, depends on how tired I am after not the lack of sleep in Delaney.
Yeah. It's a
But
lot.
if I'm not in here sewing or those applique that are done with now, I do count a cross stitch out in the living room.
What are you cross stitching?
My outhouse picture. I only start one thing at a time. One cross stitch, one. It's like the crocheting. I do it and done. This is the most quilts I've had started because this quilt was kind of an unexpected one.
Mm-hmm.
But I started working on my bucket list. That was the main thing. That's like, because I want to use up the fabrics I bought.
There
I
you
want to
go.
get them in the quilts that I intended them for.
Because there was a reason that you.
I invested the money in it, so yes. And then I'm going to have to figure out which kit I'm going to start. I think one up there. I think I have 2 Christmas kits.
Christmas. I don't have any Christmas. Darn it.
One I was gifted and one I won.
And they're complete kits?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, they are. Because the one I was won, she had bought the finishing kit.
Oh, okay. What's it?
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Susan said hi.
It's like, I think one's an actual quilt. I think the other one's a wall hanging. No, I looked at it, but it was so long ago.
Right. That you forgot.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten also, so I get it.
It's nothing important to remember. When I get to it, I get to it.
Right.
But it's from the Fat Quarter shop. The one is. The one I won.
From a long time ago.
It's like,
Okay.
I don't know
So
how.
this piece is done.
See if if the bag is postmarked. Twelve 27/23. So a
12,
year and a half ago.
27, 23.
So a year and a half ago.
Right.
And yeah, it's a wall hanging, 36.5 by 43.5. Susan says, trying to log in computer is being stubborn and slow.
No worries, Susan. We'll be here.
Then I have this kit that's called From Open Gates. It's a wall hanging, but it's nothing I ever wanted to do. But it's when you win, you don't get to pick what you win.
Right. Okay, Dorlyn said, just came home from the YMCA water pool. Now
Well,
cutting up veggies for soup, listening, then going downstairs and quilt on the long arm. There you
how
go.
was her retreat?
It was your retreat, Dorlyn.
Here comes Susan. Oh, she's trying to get on.
She'll make it. Okay. 75A. This one has no background either.
You must be in the heart of the horse or the unicorn. That's the only place you wouldn't have background is when you're doing the body of the unicorn.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, what just fell? My stitch book.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every time I count how many I need, I think I count a different number. Because it's just up on the wall. There's no pattern. The pattern's before me.
Nice little mess to clean up. Okay. Back to what I was doing.
This iron I'm using is 1994.
Where?
Oh, it isn't yet. Okay. Of October. Wrong month. Dang it. I was on the wrong month. I know she's been getting ready for it. When you cut all these little 1.5, you get all these little tiny strings that want to come off.
Okay.
And being these are white, I guarantee.
Oh, don't give up. Susan's gonna give up. Don't give up.
Don't try.
You'll get it.
Sometimes you just have to leave and come back in.
Yep. Turn off your whole entire computer.
Well, she had it off.
Mm.
It just,
Tracy said maybe reboot your devices and
yeah. But when you start from a off position, you are rebooting.
Yeah.
My laptop gets turned off every night.
Mine too.
As soon as I'm using it, usually.
oh,
So
fuzzy.
does my phone.
Hey,
Hey, Susan.
woohoo! Worked.
She made it.
6 the effort. I'm going to take this into the dining room so I can find fabrics for block number 7, 8 of my motor block heads.
I'm going to go pack fabric out and cut some strips.
Fred says I was in Grand Junction last week for my sister-in-law funeral. It's good, great to be home.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you home.
Getting out because of the funeral isn't the fun part.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm moving. Hope I don't make anybody dizzy. I'm walking very slowly.
Well, I'm not going to be making anybody dizzy because I'm leaving the computer behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
You made it.
There. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Holy crap. And I do mean holy crap.
One of
It
those
was
days.
interesting subbing for a secretary this morning. First time I've ever done that. Okay, light.
So you actually the secretary of the school?
Yes, her daughter had a doctor appointment to get her shots. So she couldn't, she called the sub coordinator who said to call me. And so she did. And I went, worked for what? Had to be there at 8 o'clock. So worked for a couple hours.
Wow, at the beginning of the school year, no less.
Yeah.
So you liked it, huh?
Basically I was checking kids in at the door and taking messages for the secretary of parents who were calling about whatever.
So easy stuff.
Yeah, she made it very easy for me.
Because just in case she ever needed you to come back, she'd want you to come back. And not say, no, I don't think so. You know, like that. What do I do with my pen? Did I put it?
I know. And there's my phone making vibrations in my pocket again.
Good vibrations. She's giving me expectations.
Oh, good grief. Spam email. I hate
Tracy
spam.
says sometimes things are going on during power down. We load into memory or reboot. Sometimes twice reboot is a trick.
Yep, you are exactly right, Tracy. Sometimes. Or sometimes it takes more, you know? Just depends on everything. And before you ask me, Susan, no, the elevator's not fixed.
Oh no, again, still? That's horrible. I'm sorry.
I know. They're supposed to be getting the part today, this morning. And then they're
They've been
supposed to
saying
come
that
over
for quite a
here.
while, haven't they?
Well, it was in transit due to be here today. But yeah, they have been saying that for a while. And then when it gets here, they're supposed to come right away and fix it. It's just about a 2-hour job. It's not a big deal. Because the apartments are getting tired of everybody complaining, including the maintenance guys. If they got to come up and fix something and carry all that heavy stuff, you know, people have moved out because of it. Just get your behind in here.
Okay. This is not 3 inches, is it? Oh, by golly. No, it's not. Dang it. I was hoping I had a 3 inch strip.
Tracy's asking, are you on the bottom floor, Kathy?
No, I'm on the 4th floor. I've been in my apartment all summer. Since May, I have not left.
That your last eye appointment in May?
Yep. But I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and I really, it's my 3-month check my INR and all that.
Yeah, see, you wouldn't. We have to have those blood tests, everything done monthly.
I did until I finally got to the point where I don't have to anymore.
Oh, it's to get your pain pills and the INR, it has to be monthly, no matter what. Here,
Well, not for me. I'm lucky, I guess.
that or your doctor's not doing as she's supposed to. Yeah, you don't get your prescription refilled if you don't go in for a blood test every 3 months. Is blood test random whenever they feel like calling them.
They don't say on there to my medication, all but my pain medication is every 3 months. I get it refilled for 3 months.
Yeah, they get it for 3 months, but they have to go in for blood work every 3. and they can call you in for a random blood test whenever they feel like it.
They want to do that. They can do that. It's okay with me. I
Yeah.
have nothing to hide.
She
It's
says,
amazing
goodness,
how many people aren't taking it until just before the, yeah, your levels can change just like that. Tracy, goodness.
Yeah, I know. But it was steady for 2 years, so
Oh, my friends was steady for 2 years too, and it's like she still had to go monthly.
I'm sorry for your friend.
It's I asked why, and they said it's mandatory by the state. It's drug control. So I don't know how your doctor gets away with it.
I don't either. She does.
Inches. Nope. Okay.
I guess it's a good thing because I wouldn't have been able to go even if she did call me in.
Yeah. One guy, he went in and he hadn't taken his pain pills in 2 weeks because he didn't
Oh
need.
my gosh.
He just wanted them. He didn't need them, so he lost his pain pills.
A random one?
Susan's got a noisy cutter.
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out what the heck is that noise.
Exactly, Tracy. I've been in here since the end of May. I have not left my apartment. Dorlin, my INR is checked every 3 weeks because of the clotting disorder that my father gave all his children. And Tracy says, what, for blood thinners? Yeah, for that. And
I see Michaela's got a clotting disorder. And by her going on the birth control that was injected in the arm, so far it hasn't came back.
how long ago was it?
Whatever's in those birth control shots. I don't know if it's hormones, lack of hormones, what it is. I don't know how they block AIDS from being born. Besides, no. Some of the commercial things, advertising that's getting on Facebook is getting too rank for me.
Like what, for example?
Well, one of the dang things today was a dog. Someone took the time to video their dog humping something,
Oh,
and the whole process was videoed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How do you block them things?
That's crazy.
I turned off my Facebook immediately. I left it.
Tracy says it depends on which medicine the doctor prescribes. My mom only had to have it checked once a year. Yep.
Warfarin has to be checked that's what they said. Warfarin has to be checked. The other ones aren't once you're regulated, which is what they want you to be. But warfarin is the worst one. But it's warfarin's the one they recommend in case of needing a surgery. It's easier to just cut you off and go on. The other ones, they have to plan your surgeries for weeks out, or if not months, because they have to have be in control of your blood thinner. Yes, warfarin is. Yes, Tracy. Is my sewing machine too loud, Gladys?
I'm not paying any attention.
Oh, okay. I just click along.
I hope mine's not too loud.
Yours
No,
gets really. Yours and Tiffany and Susan when she gets to sewing. Because where your
okay.
speaker is between you and your sewing machine.
It's okay, Susan. It's not bad.
Thank you. I'm just very tired. Sleep was not good last night.
Oh no, not again.
Multiple trips to the little girl's room, shall we say.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I just was drinking a lot of water yesterday because I was trying to stay hydrated.
Uh, how was your job at the fair? How did it go this year?
Oh man, it was busy. I was supposed to get a half-hour lunch break, half-hour dinner break. Basically, I only got one break.
That busy, huh?
Yeah, my gate was by the carnival.
That was irritating sound there.
The
Yeah.
gate was by the carnival. So you're assigned certain gates that you work at?
When
Um,
you take on volunteer, yeah, you kind of take what's available.
No, she enjoys
well,
working there.
yeah, most of the time it's really fun.
I
But it was
enjoyed
my
it.
first time at what they called it, the duplex gate. And there were because for decades, admission all 5 days. And at about 9:30, they'd let people come in at night, they let people come in for free. Well, this year they said free Monday. So we couldn't let people in free after dark. And they were getting all mad at me. And I said, okay, could you just listen? And I explained what was going on. And most of the people were really good about it. And there were a couple guys who got really mad and they just brushed past me. Well, the security guy called his boss, who called the police, and they kicked the guy out. And he came back in. He'd been told, you come back again, it's trespassing. And he came back in and they arrested him.
That's trespassing. Did he think you wouldn't get caught?
Drunk and disorderly, too. He was 19 years old and he'd had alcohol on his breath.
That's
So
a
he got
shame.
into a bit of trouble.
That is a shame.
See, I used to go out at 8:30 and go in free just to go look at the quilts and the exhibits and then come right back out. Well, now they have someone there at 8 o'clock when the doors unlock.
Well, the doors at our fair opened at 10. and closed at 10 at night.
Our charging quit at 9 because there was nothing except for the rodeo. They wanted to make sure to get rodeo fee.
And I got blue ribbons on all 5 of my quilts and perfect scores on all 5 of my quilts. Yay for me!
Congratulations. Yay for me.
And they are now in Yakima for the Central Washington State Fair.
All 5 of them?
All
See.
5 of them.
See, if we enter the stuff here in Adams County Fair, Ritzville,
Uh-huh.
we can go to Spokane, but we can't go to Othello because they've already been entered in our county.
Ah.
That's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
These people had I know they lived in Odessa, which is in Lincoln County,
Uh-huh.
and they would enter in Adams County under somebody else's address. And that isn't right.
No, it's not.
And
Like it's
Tracy
just the
says,
way.
congratulations, Susan.
That's what they
Thank
make counties
you.
for, I guess.
Yes, congrats. I would never enter a quilt in anywhere.
I never will enter a quilt. I quilt for me, myself, and I, and that's it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care if I did a good job. It's like I am not. I went to the one. I'll never go again. I didn't like how they changed the ribbons from when I went in at 8 o'clock to when I was leaving at 9. Ribbons changed their scoring, and that broke me from ever going. And then Spokane that same year, they got quilts stolen from theirs and somebody else. I can't remember what fair. People stole the quilts.
Yeah, I've heard that. And that really got me a little bit on the angry side.
And I am not going to take a chance of losing my quilts to anybody. I quilt for me, not for them.
1.5
Exactly.
by 2.5 C's.
Agree with you there, Sandra.
2.5. Okay.
And then one of the quilts that won one of the bigger prizes, they had 12 inches of it displayed, and the quilt that only got a blue ribbon got a full display. It's like, no, there's all sorts of little things wrong in this world.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
But it's our quilt guild that watches over the quilts.
Did you watch over the quilts, Susan?
Did I what?
Watch over the quilts to make sure they didn't get stolen?
No, that wasn't me.
No,
That
okay. No, I'm asking
was
if.
the superintendent's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was superintendent for 7 years. That was a long day. Couldn't find volunteers. They didn't want to volunteer. That's when I got to meet some of our lovely, because I was an out-of-towner.
Hi, Nancy. Welcome. How are you? Dora Lynn says, I agree with you, Sandra.
Thank you. But it is. It just makes you, hi, Nancy. Makes you not want to do anything as far as fair participation. they have never ever asked me to join this guild.
Really?
And one of the gals that's in it, she's not from here. She's from Kathy's side of the mountain. She's not from here.
I've got 4 pieces done.
It's just she's willing to cater to what they want, and I'm not.
Understandable.
There's rules for reasons.
All right.
And they have gotten worse because now that score sheet that Susan's talking about didn't used to be out there. You didn't get to have your score sheet.
Okay, Nancy.
I have my score sheets.
Yeah. But it's like the score sheet used to be, the judge would look at the thing and they would tell the superintendents of the thing their scoring and, ideas or whatever. But I always wanted them to put a remark on that card, because if you did something wrong that didn't dock you, or you did something that was great that made your grade, go higher, note that for other people.
Okay, Nancy says, hi, Gladys. And then she goes, hi, Kathy. Finally got an appointment to get my tooth pulled in the morning. Ooh, painful. And then she says, hi, Susan, and hi, Sandra. Ow.
I haven't got my appointment yet.
You need one pulled? Okay. I'm done with this.
But our fair used to be, it just said blue ribbon, red ribbon, whatever. They didn't say why you got a red. They never said why you got a white. It's like,
And so it didn't say first, second, third?
it said first, second, third. That's all it would say. And
yeah, whoever the judge was at the North Central Washington Fair in Waterville didn't write any comments on mine. All she said was, should have ironed. And I'm going, I did, but that's all you're saying? Really?
yeah. It's nice to have a comment.
Yeah. The judge for our fair was really good about making comments.
Because you want to know if you did something good, something bad.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to know what you did wrong if you didn't get that. Because getting a blue is standard. The only way you get a red is if you do something wrong. Well, tell us what we did wrong. And to get a white, I don't know what the heck they did wrong. I mean, I could see it with my eye what they did wrong.
Sandra, Susan got a perfect score on all 5 of hers also.
Yeah, that's what it should be. If you do it right.
See, I wouldn't get a perfect score.
And see, that's what but see, Susan and I know, we strive on that perfect score. We shouldn't, but it's like, I want to know what I did wrong. I don't want that. I don't want that perfect score. I don't want a straight A. I want them to say that something's wrong on there, that I didn't line up one of my intersections, or.
Well, you wouldn't have gotten a perfect score if something were wrong with it.
Yeah, it's like
they don't look at it that close, Kathy. They don't look at it that close to find that one block that's flipped.
Yeah, at the state fair last year in Puyallup, on my journey quilt, I got all excellent scores. She asked what was the pocket for. Best feature, wonderful movement of color and designs. Great choice of quilt design. area that needs improvement. Can't find anything to say. So that was very nice.
Oh, that is nice.
The other one,
Yes.
twigs and berries. I got a couple very goods, and one good said excellent visual impact, well balanced design. Border and sashings should be straight. Apparently, I didn't have it exactly straight, and that's good constructive criticism.
Yes, and that's what you want to hear. You don't
Um,
want, I got perfect, just a check mark. 'Cause that's what they do. They grab that piece of paper and go, doo, doo.
You need positive feedback
Well,
to
the
go
one
with it.
judge didn't even, the
Yeah,
quilt was
and
held up
on one of my
normal.
quilts last year, the comment was nice small hand stitches. And maybe add some hand quilting in border and big background areas on one of them last year. On one of them, it said striking, love that variety of color. So I got comments at our
Yes,
fair.
and that's what I want is those comments to tell me what I
And
did
this year,
wrong.
Well, enter one,
this year,
Sandra, and find out what you get.
simple and attractive, amazing work.
It's not going to
Fantastic
happen
hand
here.
quilting, excellent
And
hand
there are,
quilting, and amazing hand quilting.
and
So
it's like,
I
Good for
did.
you, Susan.
but see,
That's
Susan can't enter in
awesome.
my fair, and I can't enter in her fair because I'm in the wrong county. It's like there's different sections that have guidelines of who can enter and who can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Dorlyn, I went to several quilt guilds, but some of the ladies rubbed me wrong.
Oh
The
yes,
wrong way. Therefore, I never went back. I prefer YouTube. Yep.
Yeah, that's me with the Yakima Guild. I'm a little bit frustrated with the way I've been treated. And if the one lady who was brand new to the guild hadn't decided to come sit by me and ask me some questions, I probably would never go back. But she was very kind.
see, the Yakima Guild would accept
And
me as a
asked me
guild member as long as I was willing to drive to Yakima for a certain amount of meetings. You have to attend in order to be part of the guild. And see,
Yakima's kind of far away from you, isn't it, Sandra?
Oh yeah, it's 124 miles
Yeah.
through deer country.
Well, that would be pretty, but
Yep.
Yeah, those deer seem to magnets at night.
deer are pretty, I think.
But see, Odessa, you only have to attend 2 Monday night guild meetings and 1 what are they, business meetings.
Yeah, there's business meeting and a program.
Dude, that's it.
Yeah, Yakima has first meeting of the month is business, second meeting is program.
And then
here, first meeting is our business, second is just open sew.
we don't have.
We are having a program Thursday too. Woohoo!
When there's an open sew, it's because we're working on the guild quilt that's for raffle. And then they pay for a teacher to come in and teach like they brought the teacher in for the New York Beauty. That only cost $25 for each person. And if they didn't have the money, then you had to pay the $25. Like it was, being as I'm out of town.
That's crazy.
But they'll pick up our quilts, and they would never think about my quilt's not allowed to go to Davenport to the rodeo or to their fair because I'm not in that county. they would always
Really?
volunteer to take my quilt with them, but I can't because it's not my county.
Thank you, Tracy. Nancy says, Sandra, get a sled and let the deer pull to the meetings.
Yeah. But we have deer,
Good one.
elk, and moose
one.
between me and Yakima. Oh, and don't
Yep.
forget the slow moving cows.
Better
Yeah.
believe early.
Hi, Carmen.
Yeah, if
Because
you're going to go to a guild, you're going to want to go to one that's close to you.
yeah,
You're not going to want to
and
drive all over
Odessa's 32
Washington.
miles away. But they still accept me even though I don't attend the meetings. I am still a guild member.
You know, there's no Odessa in Texas?
There's Odessa in several states, Kathy.
I didn't know that. I just know about the one in Texas.
Just like there's several Redmonds in this world.
Yeah, I know there's a Redmond in Oregon.
Yep. Because there's a quilt shop there.
Could get kind of confusing, to say the least.
Yeah.
But the town I'm from ever ain't in another state.
I never heard of Richville.
Wheela.
Like tomorrow, are you going to be home tomorrow?
Never heard of Richville.
No. There's another Ritzville. I forget where it's at. But Tooele, where I was born and raised.
Well, that would be great because I'm getting low on gas and I have to wait until I get my Social Security before I can fill her up.
I want to go to the place called Kokomo off the Florida Keys.
I lived in Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah, I know there's a Kokomo, Indiana.
Well, just let me know when you're on your way to pick me
There's
up.
other Kokomos too, I'm sure.
Yeah. The Beach Boys thing about one off the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
The people that were there were
Off
really
the
good.
But I lived also in Miami, Indiana, and Galveston, Indiana,
called Kokomo.
and I lived in Peru, Indiana.
How close were you to Vincennes, Indiana?
Well, they didn't have
I don't
anybody there except at
That's
the
where my mom is
arena
from.
for the Phoenix security. They didn't
Nancy
put
says
anybody
there's
there.
Salem in most states.
Yeah.
Salem, yeah.
You what, Nancy?
Yeah,
She
so
said I
that
did too.
Susan should be muted. She's talking to somebody on the phone.
Yeah. Yep. But
I'm
it's
going
like that
to
mute
make
button
sure I
gets
get my
ignored.
application in right after I pick it up so that I don't
Yeah.
lose a position
Well,
again. Well, they said that they'd done all the hiring, and I was going, okay. So I told the superintendent
There's
I could volunteer.
Kokomo Island, it's Kokomo Island in Jamaica. It's not Kokomo, it's Kokomo Island.
And I said yes.
The only Kokomo out there that's just Kokomo is Indiana.
Right. Let me remind her.
Yeah. No, they are so
Yeah,
not.
there's only one Chihuahua, and that's Washington.
Yeah. Well,
and evidently there is only one
that you know of.
I just map Googled.
If in the morning we could take a walk.
But I loved living in all those different places. When I first went to Indiana, I lived in Galveston.
Perfect.
I lost my.
Okay.
And then I moved to Peru. Kokomo.
I lost my YouTube.
Well,
and then
I
moved to Miami, Indiana.
Yeah, there's two Kokomos that I know of.
Kokomo Island and Kokomo,
there might be.
Indiana.
And off the Florida Keys, there's a Kokomo.
That's Jamaica.
No,
that's what MapQuest just said.
Yeah.
Off the Florida Keys, there's a place called Kokomo.
Okay, Carmen. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.
Nancy said, not sure if I spelled it right.
No, you're
You spelled
good.
Kokomo right.
Yep. It doesn't sound like that, but you did spell it right. So,
Because I just did MapQuest, and it goes all over the place.
I don't know exactly where off the Florida Keys, but
Jamaica is off Florida Keys.
right, but there is a little place called Kokomo. Laura confirmed it a while ago, remember?
No,
Sorry, I thought I was far enough away you wouldn't hear me.
no,
It's
we
okay.
could hear everything
It's
you
all right.
said. So we kept talking over you.
That's why I said it reminds me of me.
Oh,
I get in trouble too.
oh shit.
So anyway, I know there's a Kokomo, Indiana. And where was another one besides that?
There's Kokomo Beach.
Where? What state, Sandra?
I'm looking.
Oh, I thought you knew.
Just gotta Google it.
Well, Caraco.
Caraco.
Yeah.
Hot.
Wilmstead, Caraco. Wow.
Um, there was a big article in the paper today that Dave was reading. All the people from India that live around here are going home. They're going back to India because they can't afford what's going on around here and they're leaving.
There is a neighborhood in Spokane, Washington, that they call Kokomo neighborhood. See, Kokomo is used in so many different ways. There's a Kokomo Speedway
Mm.
in outside of Kokomo, Indiana.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I like the song Kokomo.
I do too. I like
Beach
all the Beach
Boys.
Boys songs.
Right down
Yeah.
in Coke.
Off
Who
the
can go wrong
Florida
with a Beach Boy
Keys,
song?
there's a place called Kokomo. You want to get there fast and then you take it slow.
And then they say Kokomo Beach is actually a private resort that you have to pay to get into.
That makes sense. Everything,
Yeah, it's like
doesn't
someone
surprise
probably
me.
took the time to. Well, it's like those HGTV. They just bought that island, that hotel on that island, and making everything theirs.
What island?
I don't remember where they bought, because they was spending too much money. I think they was over establishing it. They over establish it, and then you can't get the people to come in to help pay back your money.
Right. And you lose out.
So they took their kids out of school and everything and went over there. They brought a tutor to homeschool them. They had all
According
these
to
cabins.
according
Like,
to according to Google, Kokomo is not a real place off of Florida Keys.
yes. See? Thank you, Gladys.
Okay.
Might be in the
Well, I
Beach
never
Boys song.
checked it out. I was just going by the Beach Boys.
Well, you can't
Yeah,
go
it's-
everything by the Beach Boys. That'd like be leaving the Chipmunks. Oh, they sang
Well,
that song too. That was cute.
which song?
I've played so many songs, Chipmunk version. I used to be able to speed up the records. It's great having chipmunks.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Gladys rested her fingers and did that Google search.
Rest my thumb. I could.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Gladys.
The joint.
If there's a way of not using our thumbs, would be nice. I have tendonitis in both my thumbs.
Ugh.
There's days that I can't hold anything with my thumb. So when I write my name, I put the pencil between my fingers.
There's times that my finger just doesn't want to move. It just gets in it and it hurts.
And if you cut down on gluten, that'll help. But that'd be giving up your Ritz crackers. And that ain't happening.
Yep. No can do. Sorry.
I give up all sorts of breads and stuff. Norlin's heading downstairs.
Gonna go do your long arm? Nice.
We'll be on the big screen shortly.
Well, we won't be down in Kokomo, that's for sure.
Today, my fingers aren't functioning the best, so I don't have shoes on.
I don't either.
I hope I don't find a pin on my floor.
I just have
Well, I walked this morning, so my shoes are on.
How far did you walk?
If I have to go do something, I'll dig my slip-on slippers out of the closet.
Whoops. Had this thing upside down. I walked about 3/4 of a mile.
Nice.
I don't know how many of these. I don't even know if I get to quit at this number.
Do you ever jog, Susan, or just walk?
My knees are bad, so I can't
Jog.
jog.
I know.
The girls don't like jogging.
What?
It's like you gotta be prepared for jogging. It's not something you just start.
Yeah.
This is true.
Leg cramps, feet cramps, sports bra. Plan your death route. Well, you gotta know where the bathrooms are. You got to know where you can sit down and rest if you need to. You need to know if you need to call 911. Are they going to find you? And you don't go out jogging on some of those trails, because how many shows show these joggers being attacked by coyotes and cougars and whatnot on those trails?
Right.
Anything that has a warning that says watch for wild
and
animals.
Raccoons.
This person's not going to be walking on that trail.
Exactly.
I am not.
Got to get Jen up. Jen, time to wake up. Rise and shine.
Is it 11:30 already?
11:20.
Oh, okay. You're early.
I'm early. Yeah, it's her Jen's birthday tomorrow.
Yep, all day. Just
She
like
wants
Mr. Allen's birthday.
Yep. She wants Little Caesars.
So do I.
Ooh, pizza, pizza.
Yeah. And crazy bread.
I'd have to go to Yakima to get Little Caesars.
I have to drive clear to Spokane.
Wow.
When Kmart went out, so did Little Caesars.
I used to work at a
Kmart,
Little Caesars and
every
Kmart.
Kmart had a Little Caesar.
Uh-huh.
How many people remember back the Kmart sandwiches that used to be in their deli?
Oh, those were good. Or the K Cafe.
Yeah, and the K Cafe.
Yeah.
Is that they made those sandwiches, so many of them every day. Same
Mm-hmm.
stuff, had mustard on it, but I managed to scrape off a lot of the mustard and get through it. But I'm not a bologna eater, but bologna was on that sandwich.
They were
We'd
good.
buy them and bring them home and cut them in 3 sections for our school lunches.
No, I didn't do that.
It was our treat. Well, we only went to Kmart maybe every 3 months, 6 months. It wasn't like I lived the hour away.
Okay.
So it was just one of those treats. When you went to Kmart, we made sure to get our, that was the first ices,
Uh-huh.
was Kmart. So we'd get an icy. The 5 of us, we'd get
For us,
2 ices
Kmart
and
was
share them.
back to school shopping.
I would go there just to not well, just to get the necessities that we need that were cheaper, you know, like trash bags, deodorant, Cascade, toothpaste. It was all cheaper than going to a grocery store.
How about the blue light special?
Oh yeah, those are great. May I have your attention, please? Over in the women's clothing, we are now having a blue light special.
I loved it.
Everybody
And
run over there.
you could lay away your
Attention,
clothes. What
Walmart
was it?
shoppers.
What was it? 6 weeks before school, you could go in school shopping, lay
Mm-hmm.
away your clothes, and you paid 5 payments, picked it up, and done.
Yep. The same for Christmas.
Yep. They had to
Good
put
time.
some limits on some people because it's like, and then you miss that payment, they would take
Yep.
some stuff out of your cart.
Yep.
They had to keep enough there to pay you back your money. It's like, but no, they picked what was available.
Well, they only have X amount of room in their storage area back there, and
Well, my layaway got lost one time in there, and I never laid away again. But
my friend worked for Kmart, so I went back there. I saw it.
well, I went back there to help find my package, and I go, "You guys got to come up with some better organization than this."
Right.
But each
Well, the
person did
Kmart
something
that
different.
was near Crossroads, they were really good about keeping track of things. And they invited at Christmas time my campfire group to come and do gift wrapping to make some money as a fundraiser. That was pretty darn awesome.
Sounds
Yeah,
like it'd be a lot of fun.
I paid a couple times. I did the Christmas wrapping while I was there. And they offered that at not just one store, but several stores.
I used to go to Toys R Us and do a huge layaway for Jen. But I don't think Toys R Us is back, but I don't think they do layaways anymore.
Well, Toys R Us is such downsize now, isn't it? In with something else.
I'm not sure. I just know
It's
that
not
it's
the big
back.
store it used to be.
No. You know, remember the song "The World's Biggest Toy Store is Toys R Us"? Not so
But
much.
used to. And then there's another one. But there's only one in this side of Washington. You either had to go, like Susan, if she wanted Toys R Us, she had to go to Spokane or across the mountain. But there's only a couple on that side of the mountain, too. They don't build them everywhere.
Wow, we had them all over.
Ours wasn't. Okay.
At Kmart is where I got my Barbie, what do you call them? Barbie, what are they called? Barbie, like you get them for the holidays. Holiday Barbie, maybe?
Yeah, holiday Barbies was at Kmart.
Yeah, it's getting one every year.
Or the Christmas Barbie. I think they only was for Christmas, but I think they was just called holiday because the Christmas had meanings that some didn't go with.
I was collecting them, and then they stopped doing it.
Well, my friend Sharon, she has them all,
Does
and
she?
the ornament from Hallmark.
I didn't go to Hallmark.
Well, they didn't go to Hallmark. They ordered it from Hallmark, but they had every ornament that went with those Barbies.
No, I was lucky to get the Barbies.
Yeah, that price.
They were $50.
Sharon has them all.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
She has a shelf that goes around her bedroom.
I have 6 of them.
Bedroom room. And first they was all, side by side, and then they started to have to go a little sideways, and now they're going the other way. Now you can't see them. You can see the end of them. They look like books up there. And I says, if you're going to have something like that, you need to be able to display them totally.
Right.
Or put them up.
After a while, the plastic, where they're in the box there, the plastic in the front there starts crumbling and coming apart.
It turns yellow.
That too. I've got a couple that are yellow. I'm going to take the Barbies out because that doesn't look good.
You take the plastic off and you rewrap them in saran wrap. I have one box of my bear, but my Cabbage Patch boxes have all survived everything.
They're better. They're made better.
They're just as flimsy as the other stuff.
You think so?
Yep. I can put my finger and pop that plastic off of where they glued it on the cardboard. Then I have to open up the box carefully. I just slit the tape.
But if I can find somebody that is selling the holiday Barbies, I'd start doing it again. Because I miss my collections. Jen's got the very first Barbie with the black and white bathing suit, the very, very first one. My grandma had it. And then she's got the very first Easter Barbie.
I had the very first Barbie. That's
worth a lot of money.
Mom and Dad loaned it out to this little girl. And when I asked for them back, do you know how much these are worth? And they sold them.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how much they're worth. It wasn't yours. And those Barbie wigs, that's for something else.
We had the Barbie dollhouse and all that. And one day we were playing with it out in the front of where we lived. And we had this big old courtyard out there. And we both went in the house for something and left it out there. And it got stolen.
What did you have? The all one piece plastic one?
The one that you could fold up that was kind of like a suitcase.
Yeah.
It had a pool, all kinds of stuff that came with it.
I still have the Barbie house. In fact, it's right in my back room. I have Barbie Dream House in my back room right here.
I don't think it's Dream House, but my mom went out and got us another one. We were so upset.
And then we
No,
have
not the Barbie Dream House. That came out after we were grown up, didn't it?
I have Melinda's in the back room. I think it's sauna or bubble bath.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Barbie case. That's all sitting in my back room right here.
You have the Barbie, the one with the pool and the pets,
It's like they didn't
and her
get a
little
whole
sister
lot.
Stacy.
They just got a few things. It's like we got the Barbie Dream House, and it's basically it's decorated cardboard with poles.
Right.
Well, it
It
can
had
get
some kind
wobbly.
of a vinyl type on the outside.
What?
The one that we had, it had some kind of a
Oh,
vinyl.
there's no vinyl in this.
No.
They made it out of cardboard.
Is it? It's in the room that you're in right now.
It's in the back room.
Oh,
I can go get it.
yeah, I wanted to see it. Please.
And then there's blow up furniture you could buy.
Right. And oh, the Barbie van.
We had the Barbie.
Van. VAN. And the
Emily had
Barbie camper.
the pink car. I forget what happened to that. It
Yeah.
fell apart anyway. She had the Barbie little Jeep. And then she had the Fisher Price motorized Barbie Jeep.
Did you have 10?
Yep.
No. Yeah. 10 at one point was really hard to find. Hard to find.
There's when I was at TBN, the supervisor at TBN, he worked for TBN. He was like
Okay. Here's the first two Barbie things.
him and his wife look like Barbie and Ken.
This is Barbie Dream Bed. And it came with the nightie and stuff.
Of course, I have to wait.
And then the bubble bath. And it came with the towel. And it actually come with a bottle of bubbles. Because you just use regular bubbles that you blow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what you put in the tub.
Okay, you're just now leaving, Sandra, so it'll be a minute. Such a pain. Everybody's gone right now in mine. You get it faster than this than when you pay money. You know what I mean? And I pay money, and it's like, jeez.
When this dream house was ordered, it actually came, or they actually came in a storage box. It's all brown,
Oh, there we go. Now I'm seeing it.
and it says from Sears Roebuck and Company. This was ordered out of the Sears catalog.
Yeah, no, ours wasn't like that. Ours was like you had a snap thing and then you'd open it up and all kinds of stuff was on the inside.
Well,
Don't know whatever happened
person
to.
could get to it here. But it came in this box with this plastic furniture. Here's the couch.
Uh-huh.
It's like some more furniture. I gotta take that out before everything falls out. Then there's some blow-up furniture that we got later in life for the girls. There. Here's the Barbie townhouse.
Yes, that was a good one.
There it is. And all the stuff that goes with it.
The difference between you and me, Sandra, is you kept yours. We didn't. It
And we
probably
looked
ended up in the trash.
someplace on eBay, and we could probably get $200 for this.
Yeah.
But it's not for sale. And it's too much for the kids. They're, you got to be like what would I say? 10 to 12.
Is that what the age is they recommend?
Well, there's a lot of little detail, and it's not built for like your friend coming over and busting in. But I love this plastic furniture. One
Yeah.
chair wet on the floor.
The couch. I'm sure your girls played with that for hours and hours. I know we did.
But Barbie back then, she didn't bend at the knee when this first came out.
Right.
So trying to get Barbie to sit on the furniture, she could only stand by it and be a model, like on Let's Make a Deal or Price is Right.
Or lay on
A
it.
model that stood by it.
She could also lay on it. Dave, will you see if Jen's up?
Please.
Please. Three, please.
With sugar on it. And a cherry
With
on
sugar.
top.
Yeah. Can't believe she's going to be 35 tomorrow. It's like, dang, I'm getting old.
How do you think I feel with my son?
Well, I have a son that's 46. See, a lot of people just think I have Jen, but I don't just have Jen. I have Michael too.
Hey.
He and Jen are 11 years apart.
I can't believe that my last one's going to be 50 next year.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of years ago.
When my nephew turned 50, that was horrible. We're all going,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Come on, can't be that old. No.
Is the chat moving, Gladys, at all?
Not since Dorlyn said she was going downstairs.
Okay. Well,
It will once Mona leaves. Mona doesn't,
There's 8 people in here.
Mona's done.
well, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
My computer has shut down moving chat before.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, why?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Dave. Dave, will
But
you wake
yeah,
up Jen, please?
my laptop had quit moving the chat at all. And the only place I could find it was on my phone and teeny tiny on the bottom of the screen. And it's like, that wasn't good.
Let's get Sleeping Beauty up.
Gladys said get Sleeping Beauty up. No, not Chase.
Chase and Jen are competing over who's going to sleep for that 18 hours.
Yeah, I know. Chase has fallen in love. I mean, in love with my bed. And he'll be on there all day into the night.
Yeah, they
And
like comfort.
I said, go get him, bring him out here, and close the bedroom door.
That doesn't work because no
He's
one
got his own
listens.
bed. So Jen usually goes and gets him. Puts him on the top of the couch right there, and then he goes back to sleep. So I'm going to start watching a new soap opera today. It's not new, but it's new to me. The Young and the Restless, I think it is. Because 2 of my favorite characters from One Life to Live and General Hospital are going over there.
Actors.
So,
Actors.
yeah. Or actors. Well, one of them is Roger Howarth, and he is my
Whoever that
favorite.
is.
He is my favorite soap opera actor.
I have not watched the soap opera in years.
Well, first I was glued on All My Children. Then I got bored with Erica and all her baloney. And so I went to One Life to Live. I was over at a friend's house and she was watching. I go, hey, who's the dude with the long hair? And she said, Todd Manning. And I said, oh, cool. So I sat down and started watching it. And that was it.
Nope. Not me.
It has been decades since I've watched soaps.
I was
Decades.
thinking, I have a grandson that turns 29 here shortly. I don't think I've seen a soap opera since he was born.
Well, that'll put me at watching 4 soap operas. But 2 of them are the same. I watch General Hospital. You guys all know that. Then I watched Jen's, she's got General Hospital the year 2017. We're watching that. Then I watched Beyond the Gates, the new one that came out in February. And then I'm going to start watching Young and the Restless. So that's 4 of them.
Let's see.
My
I
husband.
watched Good Night and Days of Our Lives.
My husband was hooked on
Way back
Days of Our Lives. So was my mother.
You have to pay now to watch Days of Our Lives.
There's only one channel that has soap operas, and that's your channel. All
No,
the rest
channel CBS and ABC.
CBS, our CBS pay has to, that's the only place we get them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't pay for any of these soaps. ABC and CBS. And I don't know about NBC. I think those are all gone.
5.5. But I am not paying for any soap opera. I'm not going to watch any soap opera.
Yeah, I
More
said if I have
power
to pay
to
that.
that, Sandra. Me neither.
I said if I have to pay, I'm not going to watch.
It's like I'm tired of watching Bluey, but I still put it on. I don't have to watch it. I listen to it. Because that's where I'm finding out there's so many things on there. Yeah, they're all true facts, but again, I thought this
Bluey
is
is a
for
cute
kids.
It's a cute cartoon.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
Delaney keeps recording. Oh, D keeps recording different kids shows. Kiff. She gets the button and touches it, and then it's like, okay, now I'm off watching something else. So I have to delete it later.
He doesn't know.
Oh,
Her little
Lucky
fast
she's
hand
still
go over
young.
there and touch that button.
yeah, I'll come over at about 1 o'clock.
She's super inquisitive,
Okay, sounds great.
and that's a good thing.
Okay, bye bye.
Dave said you work more now, Susan, than you did when you worked. I said, "Oh, you've noticed."
Okay, let's see. You can slide off of this. Thank you.
So I was telling Sandra, I think on Saturday on our Zoom, that I am really enjoying this hand sewing. I love it, in fact.
I'm glad you are.
Because, it could go either way. Either you like it or you don't, right?
Made for the smaller items for me. My fingers can't do the bigger items.
Am I let your fingers do the walking through the yellow pages?
I just sewed that on I got the wrong side against the good side.
Oh, I hate when I used to do that.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
I haven't did this in this quilt. I have not did it ever.
Well, hate
There
to
has to
say
be
it, Sandra,
something.
but there's a first time for everything.
Yep. Went to go press it and go, why is there a raw edge back there? Because you put it on, stupid.
You're not stupid.
I always call myself stupid.
Well, don't, because you're not.
I had a dumb moment.
Stuff happens.
E and F are 2 inches.
What are you making, Susan?
Her blockhead block.
Okay.
Okay.
I am working on my motor blockheads
Blockheads.
for the sew along.
With who?
And honestly, make the whole thing. I have decided I'll make it big enough for like a lap quilt because it's my choice.
That's right.
And who's doing the blockhead?
It's the Yakima Guild sew along.
Okay. Somebody else is doing it on YouTube too. I don't remember who.
This is blockheads for, not the current one.
flip over, put right sides together.
I don't even know what blockheads are.
It's just a name of a block
It's a group
group.
of different people who do patterns, and they do a block. And like this one here, it is by Lisa Bonjean for Primitive Gatherings. There's one that's by Chelsea from Sherry and Chelsea. There was a Corey Yoder.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that name.
All Moda fabric representatives. They have fabric lines through
And
Moda.
Lori Holt.
I've heard of Lori Holt.
Well, I know that, dear.
I was being a smart aleck. I'm not into her like I used to be.
That's
Into who?
surprising. Lori Holt.
Yeah, Lori Holt.
It's like I'm not into anybody. I buy what I like, and that's it.
Yeah.
So not one particular person, just whoever,
Nope.
whatever.
That's it.
I get it.
I have different tastes than everybody else.
If we all liked the same thing, the world would be boring, right, Sandra?
Yep.
That's fact. I agree.
But the thing is, I can't take like
Did you wake up Jen, Dave?
that Spoon
Can you
16
get her up,
was done
please?
with all Lori Holt fabric, the front and the back, because I got that fat quarter bundle of her calico as a birthday present.
Just take 2 seconds. Thank you.
So I put the leftover fat quarters into that slice and dice one and done, whatever it's called on Fat Quarter Shop. It's too big of pieces to be a front of a quilt for me. It's a modern quilt. Anything with big pieces and squares. And somebody was asking about that quilt, and I said, "Great, makes a great quilt back." And then, what's her name from Kimberly Dolly? He wrote, "Yes, it would make a very good back of a quilt." She put a comment on my comment. Kimberly Jolly wrote a comment on my comment.
Wow. She's the one for Fat Quarter Shop.
I'm using a lot of Corey Yoder. Which, it's not my normal what I do, but I had stuff in my stash, and I'm going, I need to use stash, and I
Get
had
rid
to
of some of it.
complement it, so I bought and I'm using it up.
But the Lori Holt Last Christmas ones, what the heck? I don't want that Christmas to come to my house anytime soon.
That just was not Christmas.
Yeah, it
to
didn't
me.
even look like Christmas. I know. I didn't like it.
That one year, lime green was in the Christmas mood. Pink and lime green. That was
wrong.
I'm glad I missed that one.
That wasn't even right in the 70s.
It's like, I think it was more pushed by the Grinch, because it was that Grinch green.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Almost put it on the wrong side.
Now, my mom painted our room lime green once. I go, oh, she's painted our room every 2 years.
Our rooms were painted white, and off-white.
No, we went to pink, lime green, purple, yellow, orange, a very, very light shade of red. But every time she painted our room, she had to go out and get more sheets and bedspread and all that because it had to match the walls. Or so she said in her mind. I cannot believe that there's nobody in chat.
They're listening.
Yeah.
So Terry's
Mona's done, so
Hey, hi, Carrie. Saying
Hello,
hi,
Terry.
but listening. I am doing free motion quilting on my sit down. Hi, all. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. So glad to have you here, whether you're listening or not.
There's block number 8, a Lisa Bonjean pattern.
I want to remind everybody that Gladys will be on at 4 o'clock Central today. I think. Are you going to be on, Gladys?
got it scheduled in Zoom. So
You have it scheduled? Okay. So we will be there.
her in her pocket.
Her and her beautiful work that she does.
I
Now
just
you
have to
you
remember.
finished the cardinal, right?
I'm biting on, touching it down. I gotta put a label on it, and I gotta do the eyeball.
The eyeball. Well,
French knot out of pearl cotton.
Supposed to be French knot.
They have you make it out of pearl cotton, so it's heavier, or 6 strands of floss.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. One kit came with some pearl cotton that I never used. And it's like, it was for a French knot in a eyeball. But they give me like 6 yards.
Jeez.
They just wrapped it around their fingers and threw them in the kits. I think for an ornament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, grab the next block.
No.
205. Count down to 10. I had 10 blocks when I started this morning.
I don't know what I'm going to do this year for Christmas. I already did the ornaments.
You're going to commercialize your Christmas like always.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the channel.
Austin says, "What do you want for Christmas, Grandma?" I says, "Nothing, because I don't do commercialized Christmas." It's like, Christmas is for the little ones, 12 and under.
I don't believe that way.
Well, that's what it's for. It's for kids. It's not for commercializing. You know, just like all these people that just went out and bought that great big huge skeleton from the hardware store because they're paying like $200 for it.
What skeleton?
What is it? A 10, 12-foot tall skeleton for Halloween. But people leave it up year round and decorate it. It's the #1 seller. Last year they couldn't keep up with it, and this year they started buying it. One guy drove 458 miles to the hardware store that carried it. He had them save it for him. He paid for it on the card. He had so much time to get there and back to get it. And he drove and got that dang giant skeleton.
What hardware store carries it?
Either Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it's Home Depot. I think. I'm not positive. They're already sold out. They was sold out before. As soon as they said that they was able to order them in, there was only so many. There was a war. It was like buying a Nintendo, the first Nintendos or the first Wii's.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh yeah, I remember they used to knock them, drag out, pull the hair.
But talking about, a $200 item in men.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, the men in Hot Wheels was terrible. Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
yes.
You didn't want to be at Kmart on those days. Kmart was the only one that would put them out. The other stores wouldn't. So the other stores you had to check every single day. Kmart would hold them for so many shipments, and then they'd have just a day. And those people, I come out with bruises. People jabbing me, stole my car. And I wasn't nice when I called that lady a name, but I didn't care. You don't hit somebody to get something.
I know, that's awful.
And we had the grandkids with us.
Exactly.
We had Douglas and Derek was with us because they could help us look for numbers. But they have few sets. And in the divorce, they had, let's say they had 4 sets of these cars. Dad demanded that he had 2 sets of the cars in his possession. And I thought, okay, whatever. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Mary Wilson, Minnesota.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Mary.
Good to see you.
I don't know why when you see Minnesota, you get that whatever accent.
Minnesota.
Yep.
The Scandinavian.
Because they're in the United States, so why do we get their accent?
Because it was a lot of Scandinavians who emigrated to Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Ah. Very nice.
They have 22 12-foot skeletons left in stock at her store.
22 at $200.
I don't know what the price is. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome.
Hello.
And Mary doesn't have an accent. That one gal that does people place their thing.
Rector.
She's from up there, and she gets her accent going every now and then.
The rector who leads daily office morning prayer is from the South, but he lives in Minnesota. I'll be good. And somebody new was on there and asked him where he was from. And he goes, "Okay, Susan, do it." And I said, "He's a rector in Minnesota." Got lots of laughter from that one. That was kind of fun.
The gal that
I get it.
changed Melinda's name at last minute
Ari says
because I was going
it's
to call her Pamela K, not Melinda K.
$299.
How much?
$299.
Okay.
Cheryl, Sandra, you look correct today on the screen?
That's because I'm on my laptop. Through Zoom, I can be on the laptop. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I get
Yes.
kicked off of everything else.
Yeah, I don't, the way that Sandra does it right now, I won't do it that way.
Well, when you don't have a choice, you do what you have to do.
I understand. I completely understand.
Ari says
But
she
I
didn't
am
go.
not going to pay for Zoom just to go on.
Sandra, it's only $18 a month.
It's $18 I don't have.
I've been doing it for
Amen
years.
to that.
Yeah. If I had
Um,
gas money, I would be out traveling. If I had that extra money for anything, I'd
Yeah,
be
that's
seeing
what
my grandkids more than I do.
I want to do. Travel. Okay, Mary says I didn't grow up here, just been here 11 years. She goes, "No, I'm not buying a skeleton.
I don't blame you there.
Probably cheap plastic anyways."
Well, they stay up winter, spring, summer, fall so far, so they're lasting. So they must be made out of something good.
Hmm.
And then there's people that are making costumes for them that are making money.
That would be cute.
Like, and then what the heck? Oh, they have a skeleton flamingo at somebody's page. I've seen it come across this skeleton thing. So you can have a skeletor. Well, like someone's dinosaur. They got a dinosaur off of some store building, or the business that was in their name, and people are stealing them out of the people's yards. Well, this
Yep.
one gal just happened to find it on Facebook Marketplace in her area and got a hold of the guy, and he went over and he got his dinosaur back. His dinosaur now have tracking. You steal him now, yep.
We can understand though.
Yeah, I get it. I
Um,
know why you did it.
Up on the way from Squim to Port Angeles, there was a large skeleton thing. That Christmas, he wore a Santa hat. Thanksgiving, he wore a pilgrim hat, and somebody stole him.
Aw.
Yeah. Um, my daughter said that there was this big, huge flurry on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and this and that of the other. What happened to the skeleton? He got returned.
Anonymously.
Too much of an uproar. Too much of an uproar.
But I didn't run out and buy a skeleton either. It's like he'd
In our
be too big
neighborhood,
for my front yard.
where I used to live, they had this one guy. He would really go all out for Halloween. The skeletons in the coffin, and when people walk by, he talks and scares them to, the bejeebies out of them. And he had all kinds of ghosts and this and that. His yard was made up so cool. People would come around all, months in advance to go see it. And then I think he started setting up at the end of September or something like that. And he had some stuff on the roof and all that. Well, Costa Mesa did a vote on whether or not to let him keep his stuff for Halloween, and they said that he had to take it down and not ever put it back up.
Some neighborhoods say it's trashy.
Aw.
But it was good. It was good. I mean, good. I went there. It was up for about 20 years, but he took it down. It was up and then down. For
There's a place in Spokane, they start decorating now. So they have their Halloween stuff out. And then after Halloween, you start seeing it's turning kind of Christmassy. And they, for lights, rather than take down what they already put up, they just kind of hide it and blend it in with all the Christmas. And I go, since when did Halloween and Christmas merge?
Yeah.
Take down one before you put up the other. So in the middle of the candy canes is a bat.
Well,
So you
it's
know
like
that.
Fred Meyer here. They've got Halloween and Christmas. Nothing about Thanksgiving, but Halloween and Christmas
Yeah.
are out already. Like, really, people?
But I do want to thank Mary for coming on, looking up that, and letting us know.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And what we learned in our history lesson today is there's no place called Kokomo off the Florida Keys.
You look up a lot of these places, they're not real. They're just for a song title. It worked in the music, so they used it. Just like, what was I saying yesterday? The Aqua Barbie. It's like, I'm not a Barbie girl, but I am a something else girl.
Yes.
You're not a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. I know that.
Yeah, but
you know that one?
But I use it a different way. I changed the song to. See, I can't even remember what I was talking about when I was doing it.
You did it when you looked up
the grade school I worked at for the last 14 years of my career does a lip sync every spring. And untold girls would lip sync to Barbie girl living in a Barbie world.
Well, I hope they didn't get down to the rude parts, the crude parts, I should say.
They weren't allowed to. That got cut out.
Yeah. But it's like,
Mr.
Carrie,
Aldridge,
what am
had
I?
a conniption fit.
I sing the song, but it's the Barbie song, but it's like I use it for something else.
I don't remember what you did, Sandra. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, it's just one of those things. Because it's not Cabbage Patch. It's not. But it just worked. The song worked with whatever I consider myself. Wrapped in plastic.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But it just fit with, the other thing. I'll remember it later. I'll have to write it on my hand. Because it seems like if I write it down, I remember it.
Right. Well, like I said, you were looking up the lyrics, remember?
Yeah, because you'd never heard it, and I didn't want to misquote the song for your first time hearing it.
Right.
Just like the first time I watched Bluey and listened to some of that stuff. And some of the things stand out more. And then here, everybody's trying to do that airwalk. That they have Martha Stewart, they have that double come in and do the airwalk for Martha Stewart. It's like, everybody's trying to do the airwalk like they do the floss. Alani, because of Bluey. Grandma, Gigi Ma, can you floss? I says, yes, I can floss.
Uh,
Well, Bluey's grandma can't. It's like, I'm not Bluey. What was the other one? Was it the Macarena or something like that? That everybody was always doing. It's like, oh, come on. Why do these stupid dances come up?
I don't know. I don't have any little grandkids like you do.
Well, I'm sure Jen did the Macarena because she's right. She's just a little bit older than my grandkids. Pink and purple make me happy. Ha 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 ha. Pink and purple. See?
Huh? You never. See, when we watched Disney, it was we watched like The Little Mermaid, Timon and Pumbaa, The Lion King, Aladdin. Those things were on Disney at the time Jen watched them. Hannah Montana.
And Disney only prints them every 5 years and then they go off.
Yep.
We missed the window to get one of the Disney movies that the kids would watch.
Which one?
I forget, but we had to wait 5 years for the remake. They only print it and so many, and then it goes back in the vault for 5 years.
If you go down to Anaheim and go to in between downtown in between California Adventure and Disneyland, you can go to downtown Disney. And in downtown Disney is where that vault is, and you can go get the movies.
Yes, but when they run out, they're out for 5 years. Because we tried ordering that movie from that place. They only reprint them every 5 years. And so many of them. It's like coin collecting. They only make so many and they're done.
All right. I don't know what one. Jen's got everything you can think of.
We had them all. But then the kids outgrew them. They didn't want to watch Cinderella or Bambi or Snow White or whatever it was. They was tired of watching them.
You never outgrow those.
I do. I outgrow.
Oh, no.
I have never watched several of them.
Those are Disney classics.
I like Bambi. I actually like Flower. Flower is my favorite character in Bambi.
Not a
I
guinea
see
pig.
deer all the time. It's like we never got to go out with the skunks, and I thought Flower was just adorable. And then later in life, I got to see Flowers, but I still like Flower. And then when Tula Pink made that fabric with the skunk, I had to have it. I have 3 yards of it. I'm supposed to be making me a fuzzy couch. I want to get the nice tall minky and put black on one side and it on the other, but so you get a non-shedding dog. No. Bailey comes into my house too often.
What about the other dog?
Gunner, Bailey,
No,
he just runs through the house and it falls off of her and floats through the air. And
no, Maya.
Maya, you don't, yeah, because I have dogs in the house now. I'm back to that material is safe sitting right in that plastic bag. And the black I wanted at the time was $24.99 a yard.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was too expensive for Minky. And so it's $48 that I haven't spent yet. Because I only need a 43 wide, you know, the width of fabric. I'm not going to make a huge throw. There. Dashing around that one. Put this back down here, grab this one, pin them and sew them together. This vintage quilt, they're going to be picking the pattern and the fabric this weekend for the backing and the final quilting. Yes, 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 yes. And then it will be sent off to the long armor and come back and binding on and done.
I think I'm gonna start watching that show 911.
I've already watched it a whole lot.
No, this is the other one, 911. Los Angeles, New Orleans. I don't know, but with Chris O'Donnell.
I don't know people's names, so
He comes from
I watched
NCIS.
911, 911 Lone Star.
No, that's not it. This is a new series. Chris O'Donnell comes from NCIS Los Angeles. He's G. Callan.
There's the one that had, let's see, who's in this one? This 911 has Angela Bassett, Oliver Stark, Peter Krause, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No, it's a new series.
Well, how many can come out? They're still on.
Yeah, I know.
They just did season 8 in this 911.
Right.
So
God, I can't think of what it's called. 911.
I think it's
Nashville? That sounds okay. Maybe it's 911 Nashville.
okay. Well, then you have to say it's 911 Nashville.
Well, that Dave just told me.
Well, because they got several locations that this 911 keeps expanding to.
Right. Well, just like in CSI.
Yeah. When they started jumping to all these locations, I quit watching them altogether.
NCIS did the same thing.
And that's what does I watched 911 and 911 Lone Star. I don't know if I will watch Nashville. It just depends on when it comes on, if I remember. There's the big thing. If I remember.
I'll have to record it and watch it. I'm not sure when it's on.
TV's not my thing.
But it's coming on. That's all I know. I think it's in October. They are premiering a lot of shows later nowadays than they used to.
But I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch my local news to see what the weather's going to be. And then anything after that, I can't stand Wheel of Fortune now with the idiot on there.
Who, Ken Jennings? Oh, no, it's Jeopardy. Who's on Wheel of Fortune?
The guy that's getting $15 million to work 35 days a year. But I just don't like him.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, I could
Pat
have
Sajak.
told you until now.
Pat Sajak is gone.
Yeah, Pat Sajak retired. And then this, yeah. Pat Sajak's daughter's selling Wheel of Fortune merchandise over on the Wheel of Fortune page.
Okay, here's another one done, Sandra.
Keep going. Now, what's the
And
overall picture look
iron.
like?
And iron.
What's the picture look like? So are all the square? No, this you have like in the tic-tac-toe board. You're only doing one of the squares.
I have to do white. I haven't done the whites yet.
Okay, because you got more
See if
squares.
you go like this. You see the whites?
Okay.
So you got color white, color white.
Okay. So you're just making like the tic-tac-toe board. You're making the X's, the other is kind of an O. And it's not biscuits, it's hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns.
Correct. I thought biscuits was cute.
Well, I knew it had something to do with bread. I did the best I could. I'm sorry.
You thought it was cute. Okay, let's see here. The hard part is finding all the pieces that go together.
And that's why you don't put things off to last minute. You know, I've seen several people take those grandmother garden or whatever they're making. They make every single hexie. They have containers and containers and containers of it before they even start putting one together. And then
No,
to watch that tote get knocked off of a table at a quilt gathering, and it's like, I feel sorry for you, but I don't feel sorry for you. But don't bring 10,000 pieces to some place and leave it on the edge of your table where it can get knocked off. So
yep.
we all helped her pick up all these pieces, and she was just so, because it was no longer organized. It was no longer this. It was no longer. Well, you wouldn't have had that near nervous breakdown if you just sew them together.
Well, unfortunately, people do things their own way. And
Yeah. Well, she went home, and guess what she did? She started assembling them. The corner on this block, this corner is backwards. The colors on. I am not taking it off because it's part of the block. And it's going to be such a little tiny piece of it, you're not going to notice it. Five and a half.
you look at all these different designs. That was different.
I just know she will be in love her quilt. It was made by her grandma in 1957.
These go together. No, they don't. Neither does that.
But if Dave would have seen these blocks later in life, he would have been bringing them to me too. So it's like, One way or the other, I would have been putting this quilt together if I was still alive and able.
I have a feeling you're going to be alive for a long time, Sandra.
No guarantees on life. There's none of them. My
Yeah,
son
well,
made it through his. Nope, 6.5. This is the last block on this row.
that's not the same. Okay, I've got some of these that I don't want right now. I'm just trying to see how many of these I actually have done, you know.
Assembling this sashing for this quilt has been over 6 bobbins. All right. I have the 6th one in right now. It's a lot of bobbins. Because of the 3 rows I had sewn together.
Here's okay. I think. Okay, are there any more of these elongated? Yes, one.
Long arm quilting is now at different places, is in heading to their winter longer times where quilts are taking longer to come back.
And that's about all there is for the elongated. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a couple right here. Got no idea where this one goes. Okay. So, why don't we do I think do I have a pink one here
FedEx
yet?
out here.
No. Okay, let's do pink.
Must be
This one.
Austin something.
Just going to stack these all up on top of each other so that I can keep track of what's what. And they don't go flying all over the place. Giant window clips. I'm going to need a large window clips. So then if I go to make them and I don't have enough, then I can go and make what I need.
Yeah.
Well, I have enough fabric. I got tons of fabric because I bought more. Got extra.
Thumbs away. I think I would like to have Laura Lynn quilt one of my quilts just because it's hand guided beauty, hand quilted beauty. It's like it's a hand guided beauty. Laura Lynn's, she used a computer more than all of I watched her computer.
Where I put the lid.
Or Lynn Lockhart. Lynn Lockhart. That's who she's talking about. Yes. Beautiful work there, Mary. Yes. If you can do it, do it. Say. We have Laura Lynn. And then I was just thinking, because she said LL. Lynn Lockhart. Yes. Beautiful. I have one done already, another one down there, and another one on its way.
Okay, 1, 2.
There's a little bit of stitch regulation that's off sometimes, but not enough to bother me. Yeah, not Nova Scotia. Yeah. It's like I just seen the LL and then off I went. Yeah, she can do, which I don't think she has a computer, but it's like she is excellent at the free motion is in her head, the flow of the, yeah. I just tell her what I want about, I pick a color because she can see things in quilts that I don't see. And she'll tell you her piecing isn't as good as her quilting. Yeah, someday I'm going to go down there. Someday.
Nova Scotia?
No, Oregon,
Oregon.
down where Lynn Lockhart is.
Oh, okay.
My ceiling's either getting taller or my ability to stretch is getting shorter.
Couple more that I didn't get.
Yes, it's all goody goods is all computer. I watched her, but I've never had one there, and I don't know what she charges. That's the thing. It's what they charge me.
So I've got to send one to her.
You gotta get one to Laura Lynn. You gotta get one to Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Projects.
Got to get one to Sandra.
Sandra's gonna pick what she does.
Oh, okay. trying to find. I don't have any more green. I got only 3. Come on. There has to be at least 4. That's how
Carrie,
it
how's the Grinch
Right.
coming? And I was just told of a place in where that charges $100 for a queen. Yeah. Oh, that one's way off. Why is that one so far off?
Yeah, Beth does good work. I think.
See, this has quite the gap here. What did I do wrong on this block? Trimmed it to 12. Oh no.
I can't believe I just need one more. One more. And I
No,
can't get
it
anywhere.
says it's just over 11, so because it stretches.
Anywhere.
You're doing the blue around his face? Okay.
Here's this one. And that's
This
a new
fabric,
one.
because it's hand done, it's like it loves to stretch. So I have to figure out where to put the pin because it was all done at 11. I thought I put enough starch on it to stiffen it and stop it from moving, but that's not true either.
And it didn't work.
No.
Oh, did I find one? Did I find it? Did I find it? Yes. All right. I can do it. Okay. Because I have 3 more packs and a layer cake of this fabric. 3 more charm packs and a layer cake.
What other pattern you gonna do?
Well, I have to finish this one, and then there's another one. We got 2 patterns with this.
Well, you had 2 choices.
Right.
You could either use your fabric on one or the other.
Fresh start.
Doesn't mean you have to do it.
No, I know, but that's why I did it the way I did it. I had to buy more of the fabric, which is okay because box is getting full. Okay, so I think this and this will look good together.
You're there. But none of these blocks were trimmed until I go to sew them and pin them on back immediately because this hand stitching pulls apart faster than sewed stitch.
Carrie's doing the blue around the face.
Yeah, on the Grinch.
Oh,
Around the green is some background blue. The shading.
Gotcha.
Okay.
In the diamond art.
Yes. She's doing a Grinch that stole Christmas one.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I haven't even looked at Christmas ones yet.
I'm still trying to find my red, white, and blue.
Did you go to Diamond Art Club?
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done.
And I wouldn't pay Diamond Art Club that ridiculous price they want for those patterns.
Well, some of them are good deals.
The only ones I seen was $49.
No, you can get them as low as $5, depending on what you want.
I'm not paying $49 for anything that's gonna go in the garbage eventually.
Well, why would someone throw your hard work away, Sandra?
They can't save everything. You can't save everything after the Casey said if in order to save everything, he'd have to save my house and just set it up. And it's a true fact. Do you want to maintain a second house?
So are they just going to throw everything away in your house when you go?
Probably not throw it away. Probably yard sale. What, you heard what your family plans on with your stuff?
No, just the stuff that's not done. Not
Well,
the stuff that is done.
these quilt tops would be considered not done. I have a lot of quilt tops.
Dave, did you order the batting yet?
Huh?
Dave,
Oh,
that reminds me. Dave. He's listening to somebody singing. Dave.
what's one person's treasure is somebody else's trash.
Yeah, I know. Did you order the batting?
Somebody else's treasure. But to my kids, it'd be
Did
trash.
you order the batting?
Not yet.
I kind of need it. That's why I was going to get it.
But my kids know my loose fabric will be donated, but not to anybody here in this town.
Desperado.
I would rather go give
Your
it
friends
to.
that are on YouTube?
Nope, no shipping involved.
Oh, okay. Oh, Susan.
No, it's like they'd take it in to one church and give it to them. A church that makes quilts for charities.
Do they know to do that?
Yep. They could even take it to that prison that made that documentary. One and done.
Apparently, my computer decided.
What's wrong, Susan?
My laptop decided to mute itself.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were just busy working.
And even with a new computer, I noticed her volume is
Wacky.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like my new computer. Can't go on. Kathy's is fine. But again, she's going through Zoom now. Because I can go on through Zoom.
Yeah, but even if I watch YouTube, it's fine.
No.
I watch my Unsolved Mysteries on YouTube.
But Susan's not going. It's like she's coming out through YouTube, not what you listen to on YouTube. Later, it seems to be no crackly, like Danny's is crackly.
Danny's is crackly because she keeps her microphone up here somewhere.
Huh?
Doesn't she keep her microphone up here somewhere?
No, it's behind the sewing machine on the counter right now. She
Oh,
doesn't have one on her neck. She did, and it quit working.
She needs to upgrade her stuff.
Her internet's bad, but how the heck do you upgrade internet when you don't have anything to upgrade to?
well, I upgraded my internet. Mine's I now pay $99 for mine.
And see, I pay 65. Well, I was paying 65. They still have not sent me a bill, but I have the money put up. So when they do,
When did you have it done?
it just quit charging 4 months ago. I don't know why. I'm not going to call and ask them either.
No,
It's
I wouldn't
lousy
either.
service.
Yeah. No way I would.
And we've had our third company come through saying they're going to bring internet to Ritzville. Nobody did it yet.
Who is your cable out there in Ritzville?
Oh,
Sandra.
huh?
Who's your cable out there?
We don't have cable. We have to have DirecTV or Dish Network.
Well, I don't like either of those.
Our cable went out several years ago.
Well, that's not good.
So we had the guy across the street has a company that went out, and they're not servicing here anymore. So he just pays a monthly bill, and when it dies, it dies. They won't come fix it anymore. And they brought in a new one, but it costs you $750 to get on it because you have to buy all the equipment that you need on this side, the router and all that stuff. I don't have $750.
You got to pay for. You have to pay for all that.
And then you pay $60 a month for it. After that, after the first $750 to hook up to it.
We don't pay. Well, we pay $350 a month for all of ours. That's what we pay.
I don't have $50
for the router. No, it's 30 a month, Sandra. For the router, for the cable box, and we have 3 of them.
And see,
so
I had to buy my router to go on the internet. I had to buy the router or pay $35 a month more for it. And it's like, last time I did that, I was on that router for 17 years paying. And when it went out, I had to buy a new router. For 17 years, they should have given me a new router.
I agree.
But no, I had to buy a new one.
But ours is new. We just got
I bought a new one. And then the cable they went out, and there went the service, and I had a brand new router. They should have told me they were going out.
Can you use it somewhere else?
Nope. They're only they have to have the right stuff on their end in order for it to work. They're that side specific.
That's weird.
And the guy that was here the other day for that new service, he says what I have will work in their stuff. It's like, So you gotta. So I said, "Are you getting permission from CenturyLink to use their items?" No, we're just going to use them.
Oh, so they're going to kind of like, I see. And what they're doing is illegal.
I think it is, but there.
When you have to get permission from the other, company.
Well, I own the router, so
Right.
there's my background. You don't see me. You just see the quilt.
Yeah, I'll see it in just a second. It's not here
Well,
yet.
I'm going to little girl's
Oh,
room.
look at
Okay.
that. Wow.
And these blocks are 1957s. They're 1957s. So they are.
Are they
in a
the ones you
solid
got
white.
hanging up?
Huh?
I don't see them.
What?
Your background.
It's this quilt.
Is it all different colors?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's 4 alike. This one, this one, this one, and this one are alike. So this is kind of the center of the quilt right here. But there's 3 rows on one side and only 2 rows on the other. And then I put the pink and purple diagonal. I tried matching as much as I could in blocks that went where and here and there. But there's only 4 blocks that was alike, 2 that was alike, the pink and purple. And then I just had to start seeing where I was putting them.
Wow. That's very pretty, Sandra. Dave.
Yeah.
The TV.
That is really pretty, Sandra.
Did the other one record at 11?
I think
Okay.
something earlier.
Okay, then that would be it.
What was the time?
Oh, it should be 11 to 12. So push these out of the way till it's time to go on Gladys's. Where is Gladys?
I don't know.
Very pretty there, Sandra. I was looking at the whole time you were gone. Very pretty.
I see it's time for Kathy to leave.
Yep. Are there any comments, questions? I want to thank Susan and Sandra and Gladys for coming on. Really appreciate it. No comments, no nothing. You're saying we were all doing something different, so I like it when it's like that. Unless we're actually teaching a block or something like that. But we were all doing something different, and that was nice also. I'm going to tomorrow is craft day, so it is whatever you
Tuesday.
consider a craft or whatever. Yep, Tuesday, Jen's birthday.
And if you fall asleep tomorrow or later today, like I might, it's like follow Gladys after here.
Yes, in an hour. I was going to say
in an
that.
hour.
Yep,
Come back
1
to
hour. Gladys and I will be on again. I'll be on again with Gladys. I love going on Gladys's channel. I love it. So there's no questions or anything like that. Okay, well then, are you going to come on tomorrow, Susan? Or are you too busy?
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Good question. I'm not sure. Send me the numbers, and if I come, I come. If I don't,
Okay.
I don't.
Works for me. Sounds good. All right, guys. Bye. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
And bye.
Where did Gladys go? Gladys, are you there?
Just go ahead and leave.
Oh, okay. I went, where did you go? Go ahead and leave. Okay, I'll see you on yours in an hour, okay? Okay, Dave, go ahead. Turn it up.